We just had a ridiculously awesome chicken chili from Karen Armstrong, Manitoba Chicken Producers. It was super good. And now, so our theme is cook once, eat twice. Second thing we're making is?
Parmesan chicken fingers. Crispy Parmesan chicken fingers.
I'm in.
All right.
All in.
So, chicken fingers, you can do a couple of different ways. I find the easiest way to do them is to look for chicken fillets at the store.
And what part of the chicken is that?
This is 100% white meat, and it's the thin muscle that you find on the underside of the chicken breast. So if you were to buy boneless, skinless chicken breast at the grocery store, flip it over, chances are you would find the fillet.
Right.
Sometimes the chicken breasts are sold without the fillet, which is great because then they will take them and package them in about 20, 22 fillets, which is perfect for what we're doing today.
If I want to make sure I'm supporting my home province of Manitoba, can I ask specifically, look, if I go to the store and I'm buying chicken and I want to make sure I'm getting Manitoba chicken, I can do that? Like they'll know which is which?
Absolutely. You want to look for chicken that is from Granny's or Done Right. Okay. If you don't see a specific label, then ask the meat department. They should be able to tell you which company the chicken comes from. Sweet. And that's how you know you're getting 100% local.
Okay.
So we've got our chicken fillets. If you can't find fillets, then all you need to do is take some chicken breasts and just slice them in about 4 strips and you'll get something very similar. So let's talk about our coating. I've got some mayonnaise and some Dijon mustard here. I've got some basil and some chili flakes, and I've got freshly grated Parmesan cheese. I'm going to mix all of this together.
Oh, that's fun.
Yep, so it's kind of it's not a batter like you would expect if you were going to do a deep fried chicken finger.
These are
it's
going to be delicious.
Quite thick.
Hey,
so,
you know what? You know what I'm thinking of right now? I'm pretty sure, not this recipe, it was like a different recipe for chicken fingers. You once made chicken fingers on this show with your son.
That's right, I did.
That true?
It was a very long time ago. Yes.
He was like 6 or something. If anyone has that on VHS, no, we need it to play at Sean's wedding. Because that would be awesome.
It probably would. I just don't know where the tape is.
It's got to be somewhere.
Somewhere. All right, so what I'm going to do is you just take your fillet, and I find the easiest way to do this is to take a spoon and just smear this on there, flip it upside down, make sure that it's on the other side, and then we're going to put it in this breadcrumb. This is just regular breadcrumbs. This is where you get a little bit messy. I find the only way you can do this is actually to use your fingers, and you want to take the breadcrumbs and you actually want to pat it, get it right down and get it quite tight on there, and then onto a parchment covered baking sheet, and you want to make sure that they're not touching.
Okay, and then these go in the oven. Do we know how?
Let's do a couple more. If we've got a little bit of time, I'll just do another one. Okay, perfect. So you just want to smear that on there.
Parmesan cheese, some mayo, some Dijon, a little bit of salt, some chili flakes, some basil.
Basil flakes,
These are good.
Just like that. Now, patting it does 2 things. First of all, it gets the breadcrumbs to stick to the Parmesan mixture in your chicken fingers. And you'll notice that it's also flattening the chicken finger out. That's important so that they cook evenly. All right, so these are all essentially the same thickness, and these are going to go into our 425-degree oven. They're going to go for 7 minutes on one side. Then we're going to flip them over, do 7 minutes, give or take, on the opposite side. You know for sure when they're done. If you've got your digital meat thermometer, you can actually take the temperature. When it's 170, these are perfectly cooked.
Roosters on my oven mitts.
All right, so let's get those into the oven, and we'll get our other ones out.
If you want this recipe, greattastesmb.ca, greattastesmb.ca. Okay?
So get those.
Oh, sweet. This is the finished product.
All done.
Look.
So crispy Parmesan chicken fingers. And these are great to eat just as is, or with your, your favorite dipping sauce. So what would you have with those?
Probably honey dill, which I'm pretty sure was invented in this province.
I think you're right. Honey dill seems to be the go-to for chicken fingers.
This is a good show. Honestly, that or a little bit of mayo, or straight up is how I would do it.
Some people like sriracha and mayo.
Oh yeah,
A little
that's
bit
a
of
good
kick
idea.
to it. Yeah.
Hey, and what just looking ahead a little bit, remember at the beginning we were making this chicken chili? The chicken chili is going to return, but turn into something completely
Something different.
Hence the theme, cook once, eat twice. So, Karen Armstrong will be here when we return. This is Great Taste of Manitoba. I will be eating. Come right back.